All right, guys, we are going to do these progesterone shots. How many nights have we been doing them, Drew?
This will be the 8th day after implantation. Did we start it before?
It's been a hell of a long time. Here, you ready?
Yeah, I gotta clean your area down.
You do need to clean the area. So we started with the progesterone in oil, which is, maybe that bag. Yep. We started with this one, and I took it for 10 days, and it was much easier. You just put the needle into the bottle and pull up. How much was it? It was 1. You pull up 1.
1 milliliter.
1 milliliter, which is
50 milliliters per milliliter.
50 milliliters per milliliter,
Of progesterone.
which is 500 milligrams per 10 milliliters, which means it's 50 milligrams of progesterone. So that's what we were pulling up originally. Then I ran out of that, and I went to the pharmacy to get some more, and they said, what'd they say, Drew?
They didn't have any.
They said they don't carry that.
They don't carry it.
Because I got that from my doctor. And I was actually leaving to go out of town, and I was all freaked out. So, will you go get me the Crinone? It's in the bedroom, the box. Oh, I got it right here. So, my doctor said, try Cuerpo Amarillo Fuerte, which means strong yellow body. So, we went to the pharmacist and got this stuff. And let me tell you, it's in a glass vial, each one. They're individually packaged. So it's in a glass vial like this. 1 vial per dose. And you have to snap this glass lid off. And then you have to have the right size needle, because the first time we had a needle for this and it didn't fit down in there, and I had to pour it out into a spoon and pull it up. But this time we had the right size needle, and we were able to jam the needle all the way down in there and pull it up, and I did not have a problem. The problem I have with this stuff is that the other medication is only 1 milliliter of sesame oil. That's what it is sesame oil. Y'all are injecting sesame oil into your body. It's 1 milliliter of sesame oil. The other bottle is when you pull it up. When you pull this one up, you have to pull up 2 milliliters of sesame oil in order to get the same dosage. And putting 2 freaking milliliters, that's a lot. That's where that black thing is. Injecting that into your muscle is freaking painful. And I did not like it. So we did it one time. I left and came home, and I hated it so much that I had Crinone, some Crinone left over from the cycle I did 6 months ago that I failed. I failed that cycle. It was supposed to be a fresh embryo transfer, and my progesterone was too high, and we were off sync, so we ended up freezing my embryos and coming back 6 months, which is where I'm at now. And I had these left over. I wasn't too keen on using them because the science says for frozen embryo transfers, intramuscular progesterone is better. Also, these were 6 months old and have been on an airplane. I flew them home from Mexico to the United States. And then when I went back the second time, I flew them back with me just in case I needed them. And so then I flew them back home again. So they've been on an airplane, in the cabin, in the cargo hold, because they were in my checked bags, 3 times. So honestly, I don't even know if they work anymore. But this gave me such a hard was so bad. I hated it so much that I've been using these for the last 3 days. And they're so much easier. Even though they're 2 times a day, they're just so much easier. I prefer them. But we're going to use the Strong Yellow Body, the Cuerpo Amarillo Fuerte tonight, because I read online that most doctors here in the States prescribe mixed. If you're going to use this Crinone or whatever, they say to use it 2 days and then do the progesterone and oil. And then 2 days with this and then the progesterone and oil. So because this is much more effective. And doctors like to cover their bases by prescribing both. Now, in Mexico, my doctor said I could do whichever I wanted. He gave me the choice. He said you can do the progesterone and oil, which is the intermuscular. You can do the subcutaneous, which is kind of like the trigger shots and stuff you do with IVF. They just kind of like stick your skin just a little bit, you know, like in your stomach. Or I could do this. We chose the intermuscular because the studies show this is better, and also because the Crinone leaks out. It's leaky. Once you put it up there, you know, it comes back out, and you got to do it 2 times a day. We were just not keen on that. So we chose this, and now we're stuck with the Cuerpo Amarillo Fuerte because when I came home, I tried to get this from my doctor in the States, and there was like a whole thing. You have to watch another video for that, but they wouldn't give it to me. My doctor just wasn't there, and she was, you know, gone, just like on vacation perpetually, so they wouldn't just give it to me. I had to have a prescription for it. I had to see my doctor because they wanted me to go to a reproductive endocrinologist, which obviously don't have. My reproductive endocrinology is reproductive endocrinologist is in Mexico. So I went to my OBGYN. It was like a whole thing. Anyway, we're going to do this shot. Let's do it. Drew hates it. We're at 7 minutes on this video.
And you're the one over there jabbering away.
I'm telling them stuff. Haven't felt side effects? Yes. I've been tired. I've been cranky. I've been emotional. I've been constipated. Hella constipated. Alright, which side do you want to do? Drew doesn't like it to the point to where I've had to do it to myself several times.
Well,
can y'all believe that?
Let's be a little bit honest here. All of the instructions and videos, I just dropped it.
Are you serious, Drew?
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, y'all.
We just gotta clean the tip, right?
Did it fall face down?
No.
Alright. Drew's trying to dull out my needle over here. Are you serious? This is why I do it myself, y'all. Don't do this at home. Here. I saw one girl online. She didn't have any. You could actually probably change the point, but we're here. Here's where we are. She only got 1 needle and couldn't get any more, so she used the same needle through her whole entire 20 days.
Thick.
It was probably dull as AF. Alright, please hold on to it this time.
Right, hold on, I gotta clean your spot first, you know. So let's take it and put it down.
I'll hold it.
Where it will sit like that.
But she was it probably hurt her so bad.
So the videos and instructions
Yeah, show
say
'em how
to use a dart-like motion.
I don't want a dart, y'all.
But Amanda says don't do the dart. So what happens is I sit here and
show
push.
them how to figure out where you go, Drew.
Okay, so you're supposed to draw a line down the booty crack, and then a line like at the top of the butt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then you're supposed to use this quadrant or this quadrant, and then from there you would actually take a line from here and draw up this way, and then it's this area right here.
Okay,
So
let's
it's like,
do it.
so and then you're supposed to stretch the skin out.
Nice and easy.
And then Amanda says to go easy, but
I don't like darting motions. Can I flex legs, switch legs?
oh, you're supposed to be on the other side. That's
I
why.
am. Yes, there we go. So you put your
So
pressure.
she needs to put her weight on her right leg because we're over here on her left side, so that it's relaxed over here. I hate this. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
I don't think I've ever had to press this hard.
Keep going. It's fine. To
Ooh.
break that skin.
Man, it's thick.
Yes, this one is thick, way thicker than the other one. They suggest putting it in a vial of hot water before you put it inside of you.
Yeah, we should have done that.
How we doing? All done?
All done.
All done.
You hold that there, and you're
Good
done.
job. And he did it, y'all. Everybody give a round of applause. Woohoo, way to go, Drew. Drew's mother was a nurse, so
I was raised by a nurse, yes, but that doesn't mean
he should be fine. I told him that. Did he want to contribute to this baby or not?
My brother's a doctor.
His brother's a doctor. I thought he was going to faint when the doctor told him that he's going to have to stick me with a needle.
I'm getting better.
He's probably done this now.
Well, that first jar was 10 shots.
Mm-hmm.
We did 2 of those, so this is the 12th one.
Yeah,
But there were 2 that Amanda did.
I did myself, which, I mean, you could manage to reach around
That's
here and do it
because
yourself.
We were in Mexico, and I had been
If you
drinking.
want to. If somebody else helps you, right? Like, he helped me hold it.
I got it in position.
Yeah, and
stretched the skin out.
and then I poked myself, because that's mostly what he's worried about, is actually poking it in my skin. But if you do it in the right place, it doesn't really hurt. The first one we did like way down here, and it was bad for like a week. It bruised. This is going to be fine. Look, can't even tell. So if you do it in the right place, it's okay.
Provided that I'm actually doing it in the right place.
Well, we watched a bunch of videos. Anyway, that is my progesterone in oil for frozen embryo transfer story. Let me know down in the comments. Are you having to do this treacherous stuff? What is your protocol? I'm using estrogen. I'm using the estrogen satchels, which is Sandrena. It's estrogen transdermal.
Sandrena.
Whatever. It's
Sandrena is watermelon.
okay. It's estrogen in a satchel. It's transdermal. I'm using that in the morning and at night. And then 3 times a day, I'm taking the Estradiol 2 milligram pills. And then we're doing those shots once a day if it's in the oil. Or we're doing this twice a day, the progesterone shots twice a day. This is the vaginal suppositories, the vaginal gels, 8%. We're doing that twice a day. So, it's a lot. It's a lot to keep up with. Plus folic acid, multivitamin, aspirin every day. It's a lot. But you know, you gotta do hard things sometimes to get payoffs in the end. So that's what we're doing. Thanks for watching. Give us some love. Hit the like button.